What is good, YouTube? It is your boy Carvel Kane, and this is my first real YouTube video. I'm super excited. This is my studio. This is where I'll be filming most of my content. I'm super hyped, super ready. I make beats, I make songs, I make any type of music you can imagine. So if you can comment down something that you would like to hear, anything that you'd like me to do, I will be down to do, down to create. And I think this is going to be one of the first episodes of something that I want to call Make and Create. So what we'll pretty much be doing is we're going to be making a beat, and then we're going to create a song over that. So we're actually going to be making whole songs, really simple songs, really easy songs. I want to teach you guys things. I want you guys to teach me things, because I'm definitely not a professional at this stuff yet. But I know a lot. I know the basics. So I'm really excited to get this channel started. But anyways, I hope you guys' quarantine is doing good. I ain't getting a haircut anytime soon. That's why I got this goofy hat on. But anyways, in this video, what we're going to do is we're going to be making a really simple beat. We're only going to be using 4 sounds. Just really simple beat. It's only 90 BPM. I already have the melody. I think I have an idea of all the sounds that I want to use. So this is actually the melody that we're going to be using today. Super duper simple, super simple. It's only 90 BPM, like I said. I think we're only gonna put clap, kick, and hi-hats. We're not even gonna do 808s. The reason why I'm making this beat so simple is because I want to like highlight the fact that you don't need like 20 different sounds, and you don't need 20 different complicated sounds either. So yeah, I'm gonna look for the clap that I want, and just tune in and we'll make a dope song at the end. Everybody, I have found every single sound that we're gonna use on this song. Like I said, we're only using 4 sounds, so it's gonna be super quick. I want to start out with the clap. The clap sounds like this. Super basic clap. I'm sure you've heard it in a whole bunch of other songs as well. So enough talking, let's just put it down. Super easy, super simple. I'm just gonna have it playing the same way throughout the whole song to maximize its simpleness. We're going simple for this one, and I'm just gonna quantize that real quick. To quantize it, you just highlight all of them and press Q. I'm sure there's an easier way to do that, but I always choose to do it the hard way. Who cares? Anyways, the next sound that I'm going to put on is the kick. Super simple. Sounds just like that. Pretty basic kick. Let's put it down. Let's go. Hey, super simple, one take. Let's get it. We're gonna quantize that again. Oh, hold on. Quantize that. I really need to do the faster way of doing this, but I always choose not to. But that's 3 sounds out of the 4 already, so I might as well put down the hi-hats. Let's go. This is what the hi-hats sound like. Pretty simple, pretty easy. Let's get it. Yeah. Perfect, super easy. Once again, we're gonna quantize that. I could just do that. Yep. Press Q. Right there, believe it or not, that is our sound. copy and paste that. Yeah. Yo, super simple, super easy. That is only 4 sounds. That leaves plenty of room for an artist to get on your beat and go crazy on it. So now the only thing left to do is just create heat. Just put some lyrics on it. This is a pretty slow sound. Kind of puts you in your feels a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So I think I'm gonna start writing to it, and then I'll show you how I record it and everything I do to everything I add. We're talking about plugins, how I do my EQs, just to give you guys some tips on how to record your music, and that'll be it. So I'm gonna get those plugins in, and I'll show you in a second. So I'll be right back with the lyrics. Let's get it. Alright, so pretty much the last thing that we're going to do before we record the vocals is I'm going to show you what plugins I added to my vocals. There's only 4 plugins. I did the channel EQ, I did a compression, I did a little bit of reverb, and pitch correction, just to make it a little more fun. But yeah, let's start off with the channel EQ. So what I did was I took off a little bit of the bass, but I also made sure that I had more high of a pitch on this beat. So this light green here, it's only a little bit over 500. I made sure this pink, like I said, I wanted to make sure that my pitch was high enough to match the melody. So I rizzed that over 5K a little bit. And everything, if you want to copy my channel EQ, is right down here. You can just copy down all the numbers. And that's pretty much it. This blue is a little over 2K. This light green is just a little over 500. The orange, I just rizzed that up a little bit just so I can have a little bit of bass, but this red down here kind of cancels out the extraness in it. But yeah, that's pretty much it for channel EQ. Really simple, really easy to do. The compression, this is just a stock compression. It's the classic VCA. It's the 4th one on Logic Pro. Oh yeah, and everything, I use Logic Pro X in every, like, I'm going to be using Logic in every video, so that's what this is, in case you were wondering. But yeah, it's just a classic VCA compression. The threshold is at -20, ratio is 2, makeup is 0. No distortion, I make sure the distortion is always off. And the output gain is at 0. I never really mess with that much too much, unless it's like a really big project. But the next is I added some reverb with Chromaverb. I only did 9% wet and 100% dry. I didn't mess with any of this stuff. I usually don't. I guess you could if you want your the size, if you want it to be more heavy, attack, same thing. Density, same thing. But yeah, dry is at 100, 9% wet. So because I didn't want the reverb to be just too much over the track. Because sometimes reverb can really just go over everything, and it's hard for you to hear what you're saying if you put too much. And lastly, we're going to do pitch correction. I did this because it's really fun. I actually do sing, but I do this because it's easier. You know, you don't have to go through that much stress. But what you do for your note, it really depends on the melody that you have. So you want to kind of match that to the melody in order for your pitch correction to do well on the beat. So I have G major, and I have it on a major scale. And I have the detune at 0 and the response fast, so that it really like auto-tunes quickly. You don't hear any of like a lot of my natural voice. But yeah, if you want to copy that, it's kind of hard to copy because the melody that you're using might be different from the note. The notes might be different. So just look out for that. Make sure you look at what note your melody lies at. And you could always do, I'm pretty sure here you can go to, let's see, metering right here. And it can tell you, it has a tuner right here. So when you play your melody, it actually tells you if it's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, etc. So that's really good to use. But anyways, that's pretty much all I use for my plugins. That is in every single track that I used. So really simple. I didn't really put that much into it. I could have, but I didn't. But it's just, like I said, it's a really simple song. And I'm going to be recording it pretty quick. I'll pretty much just be writing it as we go. But without further ado, I'm going to start recording to this song. So I'm going to set up the mic and I'll be right back. Deuces.
Late night when I'm thinking, anywhere in my mind. Every time I look at you, I get these butterflies, yeah. Ain't no better feeling than talking to you, kissing on you, rubbing on you, girl. The feelings I'm feeling inside, the feelings I'm feeling inside. Every time I look at you, you give me these vibes, and I really like the feeling that I'm feeling inside. Love it when I hear the phone ring, that's a sign. Lets me know I'm worth a little bit of your time. Have you ever met a girl like that? Diamond in the rough, hard to find. Not impossible, just one of a kind, yeah. And I don't want a woman who's addicted to the dime, 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 dime. I wanna put a ring on you, so people know you're mine, 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 mine. Every time I'm down, you show me hospitality. I never knew this feeling was in my anatomy, but you made it happen, it's like you did it magically. And your love is just so attached to me. Hold it down for me, hold it down for me. I'ma ride with you, hoping that you'll ride with me. I would never play with you, so don't play with me, so don't play with me. Hey, hey. Every time I look at you, you give me these vibes, and I really like the feeling that I'm feeling inside. Love it when I hear the phone ring, that's a sign. Lets me know I'm worth a little bit of your time. Have you ever met a girl like that? Diamond in the rough, hard to find. Not impossible, just one of a